scam calls? He answers them all.
Some scammy scam.
I beg your pardon, what do you mean by scammy scam?
It's Special K's telemarketer turnaround
So you're a beautiful boy.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Everybody told me that.
on the Roula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE.
All right. Now, listen, this is what I've learned over the years of being scam called. Spam called and scam called. When you call out one of these people, is this a scam? They always ask you back, why would you think it's a scam? Why would you say that's a scam? What do you mean by scammy scam? Always that question back, they're guilty. Because if I wasn't scamming you, I'd be like, no, I'm so sorry. I know it does sound like that, but it's not, I promise you.
Yeah, I would lean into it and say, I would not try and
why would you call
divert.
that a scam? Or like, they're right on and they get offended. Like, what do you mean? Why would you say that? Yeah. So here's how this works, guys. We all get the spam calls. You're ditching them all day long. Special K welcomes them. He even has an app on his phone that records them. And you did a patch in on the telemarketers?
Towards the end of this call about DNA, I got a beep. There was beeping in. And so you'll hear towards the end here where another guy joins our conversation. And then the original lady, hangs up and then calls him back because she's so offended about what this man says.
So you're already being scammed by a spam caller.
Yes.
And then another spam caller beeps in,
Yes.
so you just merge the calls.
Yes.
Amazing.
Now,
Do they call your real number, or do they call the number that you get for the Google number on your phone?
They call both, but I only answer my real number one.
Oh, man.
Yes.
That's going to be awful.
And you know what? They're starting to ask for Richard Hunt and Eloise.
Yes.
Oh, my
Outright
gosh.
asking for them.
Eloise Pennybaker.
You finally made it.
Amazing.
Into the system.
That is
She's
awesome.
on the radar. All right, so trying to sell me today on DNA, family registry, trying to figure out what diseases you might have.
Somehow they just want your card somehow.
Yeah.
Credit card.
So here we go. This is what happened when I hit record with the DNA call.
Basically, I'm here to help you with your immune genetic test.
Yes, ma'am. They tested me and they said it was a butch queen. So I returned it back to Amazon. I think they're off.
You did perform the test?
I didn't believe them, so I sent it on back and told them to rerun it again. And then they said I was a reptilian, so I don't know what to believe. Does yours work?
A reptilian.
Oh my God, I don't know what's happened with you. Basically, it's a simple saliva swab test which helps you to identify your genetic disorders which may occur in the future. Okay?
Well, I hope it can predict hemorrhoids because you never know when they're coming or going.
No, the test will be sent to your house only. Then your saliva will be tested. Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately, the last one they sent me was a rectal probe, and it was very uncomfortable. Tell me more.
Okay. Then your saliva will be tested in a nationally certified labs.
Yes, ma'am. I can already tell you're going to find a lot of my pool man in there.
No, you didn't have to say that. I'm sure you're quite healthy. The way you're sounding, it's very sassy.
I'm sorry. I'm very sassy. I didn't take my medicine today. Instead, I had schnapps. But can you tell me a little bit more about it? I want to know where I'm from.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm here today, by the way.
No.
So,
you coming by to collect it?
yeah, somebody will come.
So the gentleman's going to come by and I got to spit it. I think I've been through this before. I know how this works.
I'll explain you.
Yes.
In the kit, there will be a Q-tip with the test tube. Think like a test tube, and put the saliva in your test tube, which will be there with your Q-tip. That's it. And
Oh,
by
my
the time you
God.
send it back to us. Yeah.
I watch ABC World News tonight, and they said when you give them your DNA, they turn you into a clone, and they take your thoughts and energy.
No, DNA genetic test is different, ma'am, which identifies your material.
I'll give you my sample, but I usually charge for that.
Yeah. No, you don't have to pay for it because it will be paid by your Medicare insurance, ma'am. Okay, and I will check the eligibility of your Medicare.
Yes, ma'am. I live in Tunisia.
Texas, right? I know that.
No, I used to live in Texas, and I moved to Tunisia, and
You moved to Tunisia. I'll update the new address as well. First of all, let me just ask you, do you take any medications?
Does THC count?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
Here he is.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh,
Hi,
yes,
hello.
sir. Hi.
My name is David Cooper. How are you doing today, guys? Pretty good.
Fine. We're just talking about giving our samples.
Uh-huh.
And
All right.
she said that I was not going to be cloned. Are you calling for that too?
No, I'm calling for you, ma'am, because I'm working with a marketplace, and you do have health insurance for the marketplace, right?
Ma'am, are you still there? Who's he?
Okay.
Ma'am,
Hello. Yeah.
I was on the phone with another young lady. She told me that I needed to spit my saliva out so I can get my DNA tested, and I was going to be cloned.
Oh my God! I can provide you my also DNA, and I can provide you also my as well.
Okay, well, she didn't offer all that. But if you're offering, it sounds like you've got a little bit more than what she had. I like that you're serving us.
I just like to her right now.
And that's your boyfriend?
Oh, yeah.
Are you still there?
Old girls college. Call back.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, hi, Mom. This is Jenny again from Senior Healthcare Services.
Some gentleman called and cursed me out.
Oh, my God, I heard something. I am just wondering what that guy was from.
I don't know, but I'm sorry. I've never heard those words before in my life. I might have to let you go, ma'am. I have to go to counseling.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Mom. I'm extremely sorry that you heard this word. Even I got shocked all of a sudden. What exactly happened?
Did
Oh
you
my
know?
God,
Do you
why
know
did
him?
you do that?
Do you know
No,
him?
I don't know him. No, of course not. Who is that person?
As he's next to her in the next cubicle.
Don't
I'm
cry,
sorry.
Mom.
Oh,
Do not cry, please.
no.
I heard that, actually.
Oh, my God.
I didn't like.
No,
I heard
ma'am.
that, and I didn't like. That's why I disconnected the call.
Yeah, I know.
thought
I know. Has a man ever said those words to you before?
I understand, Mom, how
I
it
feel
feels,
so
you know.
violated. I'm gonna have to go to
I
church.
am feeling very badly. I'm really
Good
feeling bad
God.
for you. I don't know why.
I've got to go to church now and ask Jesus for his forgiveness. He's going straight to hell, I think. Thank you. I love you. Call me back tomorrow. We'll tap into
I love you too, Mom.
Okay,
Take care,
bye-bye.
honey.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Yeah, bye-bye.
Oh,
God, Kevin!
even she heard that.
My gosh, epic!
Y'all.
That's awesome.
Unbelievable!
I was stunned. That was a 13-minute call that I took down to 5 minutes. We had so much fun.
My
Did that
gosh.
guy, another guy, he went, because he
went straight
said
to
some
the
rude
D.
stuff. Did he hang up? Is that what happened there?
He hung up. Yes, he did hang
and then
up
she
on me.
came back.
Then she called me back to ask if I was okay.
'Cause she heard a little bit, and then she hung
yes,
up.
yes.
That's
And then you were talking with him, then he hung
Yes.
up, and then she called.
And what
Yes.
were his crazy, gibberish words that he was like, when you said about his boyfriend?
Yeah, he didn't like
They
that.
cannot handle, the spam marketers are not, inclusive at all.
No.
If you say to a male telemarketer that he has a boyfriend, they lose their marbles.
They do not
Yeah.
like Pride Month.
Oh,
No,
God, no.
no,
Oh,
no,
you
no.
should. It's Pride Month now. You should definitely go run with that theme every time they call you. Thank you for calling
They
me
probably
Pride
won't
Month
last long,
discounts.
those calls.
Pride Month discounts.
They'll hang up on you.
Oh. Oh, my God.
Weird.
I was like, what's happening now? I don't know where this is going.
We're all thinking the same thing. Like, that's Steve over there 5 cubicles down
Yes.
doing this.
I don't know why he said that to you, and she's looking at him like, stop it.
What are you
She's
doing,
on
man?
you.
It's my sale.
For those just tuning in, that was
I'm
an
trying to rip 'em
epic telemarketer patch-in, basically, that Special K just pulled off. When the spam caller got merged into another spam caller and then lost his marbles when Kevin,
This proves how
implied
many
the
you're
man has
getting
a
a day.
boyfriend.
Right. This will happen again. I'll try to patch them together again because that was pretty fun.
Do you find it you get more on like a weekend or a
No,
certain time?
I get them starting at 8:30 in the morning. I get 30 calls until about 7 p.m. at night.
Ugh.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah, and they definitely beep into each other. But I have it set up right now where it's just like sending them straight
You're going to
to
get a whole
voicemail.
new phone the day we end this show.
I will.
Yeah,
I will. Just throw your phone in the water, in the bayou.
And I'm on my mom's T-Mobile plan, 55 and alive plan. And so I'm
That's
sure
good, even cheaper.
Yeah.
I'd do it.
Somehow they're going to infiltrate. Kevin, what'd you do?
By the way, somebody who works at T-Mobile, 37530, I have a question for you about this. Coming up next, closure. You come to us when somebody will not return your phone calls, will not respond to your text messages, direct messages, and there's zero contact. And you don't really know what happened. You need closure to the situation, whether it's a romantic relationship, starting to be a romantic relationship,
Coworker.
friend relationship, coworker situation, all of it. Let's see what we're doing next for closure on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
friend is what they call closure.
That's right. Closure can be found at krbe.com or direct message at producer Eric. And we'll help you get closure from the person that is ghosting you. It could be for any situation. Maybe you just lost touch over the years. Maybe you just can't get them to reach back out to you. Maybe y'all had a couple of dates that you thought went fine and they just disappeared on you. Don't answer your texts. Don't answer your calls. Don't answer your direct messages, but they answer Eric.
If you got family, they have family and social media, that helps. And plus, I always tell them, if they're going to be on, you want your side of the story? Or just everyone to hear their side of the story.
And that's how closure happens. So Jacob reached out. Let's get his story. Good morning, Jacob.
Morning.
Hey.
Morning, buddy. Jacob, so who is it you're trying to get closure from this morning?
I'm trying to get some closure from my friend Grace. Known her a long time, over 15 years.
Okay, so how long has it been since you spoke to Grace? What happened the last time y'all were together that could have caused this ghosting?
I just filed for divorce with my wife, Becky. But the thing is that because I've known Grace for so long, she met my wife, Becky, and they started to become friends. And now it seems like she's taking my ex-wife's side, and she's not being the friend that I thought she was.
Well, how long were you married to your wife?
2 years.
And the friend that you've known for 15 years is taking your wife's side, your ex-wife's
That's
side?
a gut punch.
That sucks.
Something happened there that for her to have the allegiance to the
you must have done
ex-wife.
something that you're not telling us.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just confused. I'd like to get some answers.
And that's why you're here. That's why we're going to try and help you get those answers.
And you've got Grace on the line right now.
And she's listening, and that's why I was curious if you had
If there's something we need to know, we better know because she's about to tell
gonna
us.
Tell us if there is something.
All right, well, let's get you some answers. Your friend of 15 years that you haven't talked to, and she has allegiance to your ex-wife of just a 2-year marriage. Grace, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. Thanks for being on Closure. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Grace.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, first, can you say hi to your friend?
Sure, yeah. Hey, Jacob.
What's up? Like, I don't hear from you anymore. I'm getting very strange vibes from you. Like, what happened?
Well, I mean, Jacob, as you know, Becky and I became really good friends over the course of your relationship. Like, actually, we're like really close girlfriends. And after hearing everything that Becky said, I don't think I can be friends with you anymore.
Whoa, what did Becky say?
She told me you're a serial cheater. The stuff that you're into is some serious weirdo perv shit, and like that you have the hots for me, and that at one point you asked Becky if you could bring me to bed with you guys. Like, what is that? That's disgusting.
What?
Is that true, Jacob?
No, I don't know what she told you, but I'm surprised you don't know this. She's a pathological liar. She's had so many issues related to her lies throughout her life. And a threesome is something I would never do to put our friendship in jeopardy. Why would I do that? That's so gross. You're like a sister to me.
And can I ask something for you, Grace? Wouldn't you think that in your 15-year friendship with Jacob, that somewhere that would have come up?
Did he ever hit on you in those 15 years or, like...
That's a good point.
Make a move? Anything?
No, we have always been close. We've been able to like share beds on vacations and stuff without it being weird. But I don't know, just some of the stuff that Becky said.
But why are you believing her over him?
I mean, some of the stuff she says is pretty detailed, and I can't imagine someone giving that much detail and it being a lie. Like,
even if he said something, maybe like they're in the thrills of passion, and sometimes you kind of say weird stuff. You could probably maybe say something goofy.
she's talking about checkout girls and secretaries at his office that he's hitting on and cheating with. And sometimes when people are in relationships, they feel cornered and they act out. And this is the most serious relationship he's had in the time I've known him. So I don't know. I've never known him when he's had such a serious relationship. So maybe this is him acting out.
Jacob, did you ever cheat on your wife?
Hell no. She's the one who's telling it all wrong. I'm not the one who's cheating. She's the one who's been cheating on me this whole time.
So that's why your marriage is over.
Yeah.
Maybe she's doing damage control. She's trying to control the narrative.
I mean, I don't know. Listen,
I don't know.
Grace, you're going on your woman instinct too. You're throwing away a 15-year friendship for the words that the woman that you met 2 years ago is telling you. It's got to mean there's got to be some legit weight to her words, guys.
Well, maybe the wife, or soon-to-be ex-wife, maybe she's doing a preventative strike.
Are you guys like good friends?
Yeah. I mean, we've become such good friends over the past several years of them dating and then being married.
Why wouldn't she tell you this during the course of the relationship? Why does this all just come out now that he's this horrible person?
She was scared because I am so close to him. We have been friends for over 15 years.
But he never made a move on you? I'm sorry, but if he 15 years and he never tried to do anything?
Or involve you
And,
in
also,
his...
and he's single again now and he didn't try to make a move on you?
Look, I'll say this.
Got your closure, I guess.
It's a he said, she
You
said.
obviously wanted to tell him what you know, so you did come on the show, and we appreciate that.
Should have told him from day one, though. He should have said.
Yeah, and he's just hurt because now he's lost your friendship in the course of losing his marriage, and he wanted you back in his life. But if you're going to listen to what Becky says, and you and Becky are going to have a friendship now for the rest of your lives, I mean, that's your choice.
Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore, and I want to be out of the drama. I want to be out of it. I don't want to be involved.
Well, you're going to be in it if you stay friends with Becky.
Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
cut them both off.
I mean, they can both leave me alone.
That sucks.
I'm sorry, Jacob, because a 15-year relationship.
Friends stand by each other. I mean, I'm a little disappointed in you, Grace. Honestly, if he's been your
Who are we
friend.
to be disappointed in Grace, guys? The woman came on the show to tell
I
him
mean,
what
really
he
makes a
wanted
good
to
point.
know.
Women do have a good
good
sixth
instinct.
sense and good.
Sure,
I mean,
but why
who are we
not?
to be disappointed in Grace?
Why
Ryan?
not
She's
go
our
straight to
personal
the
friend.
source and say, hey, what the hell? Your wife is telling me, your ex-wife is telling me you want this?
But don't you ever
She's
have
so
somebody
creeped out.
if
She's
you-
so creeped out by what Becky told her.
If you hear something from somebody about someone, you're kind of like.
And this is how women are. Y'all, I know women who have ended relationships and the guy thinks they go like, oh, she ghosted me. No, she came over to your apartment and she saw some other woman's toothbrush you didn't tell her about and you don't know she saw it and she's out of your life. And she's never going to tell you that she knew you were messing around with somebody else. Didn't ask questions.
I know this news
was
sucks,
out.
Jacob, but at least you got some answers.
Yeah, I guess so. Don't have to live in mystery.
Well, we appreciate you coming to the show, Grace. We appreciate you coming to us, Jacob. And, hey.
Wish you the best. I mean, going through a separation and divorce is a difficult thing. You need to surround yourself with friends. Sounds like you just lost
You lost
one.
a friend.
I'm sorry, Jacob.
All right. If that's the way you feel, Grace, I wish you nothing but the best.
Take care, buddy.
Bye, Jacob.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
You're welcome. That's how closure works on our show, krbe.com, or direct message producer Eric on Instagram.
Just
So be
sucks.
part of it.
15 years, and you think you get the benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't know. Trust somebody else for
People
just
are
a few
texting,
years.
the ex is trying to hurt him by taking his friend. Don't believe the ex. Another person said, Becky just wanted Grace away from Jacob. One person says, OMG, my ex-husband tried to sabotage my friendship with my BFF when we were divorced. Made up lies about the same stuff to take the attention off the fact that he was the cheater. Listen, like she said, she wants to be done with both of them. It's fine. She doesn't have a real solid dedication to Grace anyway, and she doesn't want to go back to being friends with Jacob.
I just don't believe it. Like, if they've been friends for 15 years, wouldn't he have made a move like year 4, year 6? You know, he would have done something if he really wanted her.
Somebody said, where is it? You guys are texting so fast and so much. Something about that, Eric. Something about the fact that he didn't make a move on her and they had shared the same bed at some point. Like, they just, maybe they were sleeping over somewhere for the sleep. And that was just, I mean, if he didn't make a move then, what's he going to, why would you believe the wife saying he wants to get frisky now?
She's obviously hurt and wants to hurt him. And that's a good way to hurt him is ruin a friendship of 15 years. So, sucks, buddy.
You gotta wash your hands of it, I guess. Somebody said women's gut is not always right. We did a whole segment on this a couple days ago. When did you follow your gut and it wasn't right, or was it right? Every single person that called said, yeah, the gut was right.
Like 90% of them were female, weren't they?
Yeah.
They called in.
I mean, you let us know at 713-278-VENT if you ever followed your gut and it wasn't right.
It's never 100% obviously, but still, for women, I think guys too, your gut is one of those things that, as a human, it's pretty powerful.
I mean, it's your second brain, legit. You can look up the whole psychological science about it, blah, 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 how it's it leads us. That's why animals run from the storms. And we're like, I don't know, let me go outside and see what this typhoon feels like.
We're just curious. We're curious creatures.
We're idiots is what we are.
Idiot creatures.
Y'all go to the listener line, 713-278-VENT. Coming up next, we're going to have Dave Morales live in studio. We're doing a KRBE collaboration with Dave Morales and backstage.
This is so cool because
online.
we always hear his stories about going to Hollywood and talking with like Tom Cruise, all these big celebrities. But now he's going to be doing something cool with KRBE. I'm so excited that because he's been working on this for years, and for it to finally happen and we get to talk about it today. It's just a big day for him and for us.
Find out what it's all about next in Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Your daily scoop, Celebrity Scoop.
KRBE's Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Randas, and we have a little spotlight in the studio today. Dave Morales and John Stenval are back from the Backstage Experience.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
If you have not heard them on our show before, basically they travel the world talking to celebrities who are promoting movies, doing new projects, everything in the entertainment world. They started out, you started out small, and now it's exploded. It's exploded. The Backstage Experience
and not even small
exploded.
because you started in Houston. So
Well, I'm saying like in Houston, you were like we're doing our thing.
It's a morning show
and now
segment.
it's become
We-
like a national thing, a global thing.
Yeah,
You've
on-
grown it
on Fox
so
26.
successfully.
Fox 26, great partners. Now KRBE, which we'll announce here in a second. My old radio home.
Yeah,
I'm back.
Yeah.
This is the station that got me into radio when I was a kid. Like I used to play KRBE in the living room, and my mom was like, "Something's wrong with my kid. He talks to himself." And now we all do it for a living. But I always played KRBE. This is my dream station. You know, I worked with you all for many years.
And you were in LA, big time.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
everybody in LA,
we
and then
started
Dallas.
this. Yeah,
that's why I
thanks.
heard you. I first met you in like 99 or 2000 in Dallas.
Oh, why do you have to say the year, dude?
I used to
Hey, and we met 1899.
You were like 16 then.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I remember listening to you
Oh,
like
shut
when
up,
I just
Kevin.
started college.
When you
So
were
you were
baby child.
at mornings in Houston.
Kevin, if you start, and notice I call him Kevin. That's how long we've known each other. Dude, if you start, I will start with you.
Okay.
Let's not reveal when our friendship started.
Let me let everybody know the actual
Yeah.
connection between you guys. Dave, when you were a radio personality, John, you guys are just friends outside of the
I was
industry.
working in finance.
You were working in finance, John. And I remember Dave when you would do a lot of stuff. Kind of like, I mean, for lack of better terms, everybody's got like their solid friend that goes with them to certain things or helps them out with certain things. And I feel like that was y'all's relationship, right?
Absolutely.
And
He was the only
turned
one that would
into-
go to concerts with me because I wanted to go see bands like 311 and and everybody's like, I'm not going to go to that. And John was like, I'll go to that. I'll go to that. Then we actually managed a band which you all played and University.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember that band?
Yep.
We were the managers of that band.
Isn't that funny?
And we still talk to them and Makaya, the lead singer, which we all know. And so then and John and I, when Fox approached us and said, hey, do you want to do more entertainment? I had done American Idol X Factor segments, recaps. They wanted somebody from radio to talk about music choices, performances, and things like that. Like
the way Kevin does it with Mass Singer.
Yes, absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't get any ideas, Kevin.
Just starts a movie
This is
interview.
how it moves.
Oh,
This is
Wow.
the next step.
Whatever.
National syndication.
So you're busy. Anyway, oh my gosh, my mind.
So we're saying that the evolution of y'all's friendship turning into this business partnership that now is the Backstage Experience.
Yeah, and last time that we were on the show, what was that? Just a couple months ago.
Yeah, not even, yeah.
We were in 5 television markets across the country. We're in 22 now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we
and the big
5X
one
the
starts
company last month.
in the fall, right? In LA.
LA, we launched this
launching
fall.
in LA this fall. We launched in Chicago and Dallas all in the past
2 weeks. Couple weeks.
So people want to see you there. Are you mostly on Fox?
Yeah, on
affiliates then?
Fox and Scripps is another company that we've
Scripps and Hearst.
Yeah, we've taken over a lot of the Fox stations. So Fox actually came to us and said, "Hey, if you guys want to go outside Fox, you can do that." And so we got picked up. I don't
Las
even know,
Vegas.
like Vegas, we premiere where they're playing our show during the NBA Finals because it's an ABC affiliate in Las Vegas.
Oh, nice.
But we picked up Albuquerque, Salt Lake City,
Miami.
I mean, it's,
I love this, man. You guys have exploded the
Thanks,
last
man.
year.
How long
fun.
is your show, guys? How long is the show? For those who've never seen it, want
on
to find
TV.
it.
30-minute show.
It's a 30-minute show, the Backstage Experience on Fox affiliates nationally and other affiliates now.
Right, yeah.
With the
So
new
here locally,
distributor.
Thursdays on My 20, Saturday mornings 11 a.m. on My 20, and Sunday nights 11 p.m. on Fox 26. But you can also go to the Fox local app, which download for your
Find
phone
it.
and mobile.
And you'll hear it.
TV, yeah.
Watch it anytime.
Yeah.
And if you're a KRB fan, you'll hear it and you'll be like, "What? That sounds familiar." Because Yoj is
Yeah,
your
he's our voice
That's the
guy.
voice.
And Yoj works here at KRB. You hear him during the commercials.
Right.
Right.
You hear his voice.
He's the announcer.
He's the most common voice that you will hear during a commercial break. He is our production director, and he does. Well, actually, what's his actual title? I don't know. Yoj's worked here for so long.
I don't know what his title is.
No, it's production director.
It is production director,
just
yeah.
kills it with
because
everything.
Yoj used to do overnights here when radio stations had live overnight people. When I was answering the phones, Yoj was doing the 2 to 5 a.m. shift, and that's how we became close. And we do club gigs together, all these things. Now Yoj is on the top of the totem pole, and he does all the voice fill-in for commercials that you hear. So we have like the KRBE voice guy with the voice girl, and then you got Yojay's voice, and he collaborates with you guys.
That's pretty cool. I hear his Taquerias Aranda, speaking of that restaurant, which I love. They have taco.
Go get some tacos.
Taco Enchi plate is my favorite that they have there. And I'm not even getting paid to say this, but Yojay will do the spots or the commercial reads, and I'm like, dude, good, sabrosito.
Yeah, sabrosito.
Yeah.
Dave, what can our listeners look forward to in your show? Can you tell us, in a nutshell, what they can look forward to?
There's some up and coming actors we have on the show this week, like Tom Cruise, Ralph Macchio, Anna de Armas.
He's being a smarty pants. But I mean, that's the caliber of talent that we do get that when we cover these, because we've built the product. But yeah, it premieres the Backstage Experience radio show, which Eric, I know that the Kiss in Dallas.
Yep.
That's where this TV show started as a radio show in Dallas on Kiss FM, grew into a TV show during the pandemic. John and I were like, we have all this content, let's develop something. We did. Fox liked it. First time we pitched them, they rejected it. It happens. And then we perfected it, and now we're where we're at. But KRBE, I'm just so excited. Like, I'm going to be able to hear it Sundays, 7 to 9 a.m.
That's a real thing about it. You're a little kid.
Yeah.
Listening, this is your hometown, listening to KRBE.
Dude, this station.
And now you're going to be having your own.
Yeah. Well, they sent
syndicated show.
They sent the imaging over yesterday, and I heard some of the sweepers. I know this is such lingo. I'm sorry.
But
still, it's like you nerded out.
Some of the production for it.
But I heard some of the sweepers yesterday. The little pieces that go in between the music and the introduction parts to our Backstage Buzz. We do like a news segment, and then our content breaks. And I heard it, and it's just Backstage Experience 104.1 KRB. I got chills. Like, I'm getting chills right now.
And when is it going to air?
7 to 9, Sunday morning.
All right.
So Saturday you got Weekends with Roula?
That's right. Weekends with Roula.
We got you covered.
6 to 9 a.m.
I love when stations like KRB take new content, take chances. Because nobody does that anymore.
No.
And that's why everyone's afraid. Everyone puckers up.
Or they're like, let's just go to the same old well with the same old person.
But KRB has always been innovative.
I love that.
This morning show, I mean, you guys, I'm massive fans. I listen to you all the time going into Fox. And you guys, this was created. And it's just a massive show. It's Houston.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about KRBE. Alex and Leslie and the whole team here, Tim, and they're great people, and they think outside the box.
Well, what's great, Dave, that you both are exhibiting to everyone who listens is it doesn't matter how big you get. It's when your hometown acknowledges you, it really hits different.
Exactly.
And Kevin, I can't leave Kevin. Can't leave Kevin Quinn out of it.
Yeah, he's
Kevin.
He's going to be doing a lot with you guys.
Yeah,
too.
he's actually going to be
basically on the show from 7 to 9. It's going to be music and interviews, big celebrities.
Because you guys have developed relationships over the years. When you do the press junkets, they start to recognize you, and they have relationships with you. Tell everybody what Gerard Butler told you guys about this.
Well, we can't say exactly.
We can't say that on air.
John, tell that story.
Version.
But leave the cuss word out. John, tell that story.
It was pretty much like, you idiots.
But he added a word in between.
You blanket idiots.
Because we've known him a while. And actually, so people are walking up and down the hall. We were there for How to Train Your Dragon, which comes out next week. In fact, we're doing an entire episode on the TV show, How to Train Your Dragon. We filmed it with props from the movie and all that in L.A. last weekend, or this past weekend. So Gerard walking down the hall, and everybody was like, hey, Jerry, this. And so we walked in the room, and I'm like, dude, how long have we known you? I said, can I just get promoted to Jerry status?
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
And he goes, oh, you haven't been calling me that yet anyway? But because Robert De Niro, people call him Bob that are close to him.
Yes.
It seems weird.
I asked him 2 interviews ago, I said, everybody calls you Bob. I've known you for many years. Can I now call you Bob? And De Niro, in typical De Niro fashion, just put his head back like this, went, yeah, you can call me Bob.
What if he said no? Oh, that'd be so.
He goes, no, you cannot call me Bob.
Just stares at you and says, no. Don't do it.
On this week's show, I go shark diving with Jai Courtney. He plays a serial killer. That ends up like kidnapping people, and he kills them by feeding them to the sharks.
Yeah, have you seen that movie?
Oh my gosh!
And so I go shark diving with him.
Or the trailer for it.
I don't think I can.
Dangerous animals.
I can't watch that before I go on vacation.
The guy, the actor, he was in Suicide Squad. He played the guy with the boomerang.
But John went underneath with sharks. This is why John did it, because when they pitched us, I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I don't want to do that.
We're talking to Dave Morales and John Stenval. They're the hosts of the Backstage Experience. You can find it on Fox 26 here. It's nationally on Fox and other affiliates, but now they're going to start the radio broadcast of the backstage experience here on KRBE
Fun
on
2
Sundays,
hours.
7 to 9 a.m.
We're excited.
I can't
So
wait.
thanks for coming by, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we'll be coming back with big interviews. We'll be doing stuff with Kevin and Audrey in the afternoon.
Sweet.
So KRBE, I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, that's
Hey,
so
Dave,
funny.
actually, Dave, I need you for the next segment because since Ryan's not here,
Uh-oh.
Ahmad's going to be doing the questions.
It's the rapid fire quiz. Have you heard us play the rapid fire
I
quiz?
play it all the time in my truck.
So you're going to play...
but I'm going to stink in live because, game shows.
Because in real life, it's so stressful.
But I play it in the truck on the way to Fox.
you're
John can help, though. Can he answer?
Yeah, you two can help each other out.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 2 brains for 1 turn.
It doesn't work
That's
out.
not okay.
It doesn't work out the way you think because you only got 2 seconds and then you're playing off each other.
I hear you all. So.
You ran out of time. We're going to time you and take it away from you.
Was that the
All right.
Bad Bunny sounder?
Oh, yeah.
Not yet. All right, here we go. Rapid fire quiz time, guys. We've got tickets for Lainey Wilson's tour. She's going to be here at the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion on September the 20th. It's the Whirlwind World Tour. We've got tickets for you if one of us wins this for you. So we need 4 contestants on the line at 833-390-KRBE. Let's see who wins the rapid fire quiz next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.